Hey guys, welcome back to the Daily Smash for Friday, December 30th, the PM edition from Cabo. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
Did I say it was December 30th? What are you eating?
I have a story. I should call my mom right now. I have a story about these.
About the what is it, Red Hot?
Yeah,
right?
yeah, Red Hot. So I was probably, I don't know, second or third grade, and my bus stop was right next to 7-Eleven, and my mom would give me 75 cents for lunch every day.
Yeah.
And she would...
Is that what the school lunches cost?
Yeah, they cost 75 cents.
Yeah.
And she would give me 75 cents, and instead of buying the lunch, I would take my 75 cents and I would buy Hot Shots, these Red Hots.
Were they the little ones or the big
little
ones?
the little
Oh,
ones.
I used to love those. I loved those.
Instead of buying lunch, I'd buy candy.
Yeah.
So my mom gets a call from the nurse and goes, Mrs. Meza, your daughter comes into class with red teeth every single day. And they're like, does she brush her teeth? And my mom goes, I know what she's doing. She's spending her lunch money on Red Hots. That's what I swear.
She figured it out.
She figured it out.
Because she knew you liked that candy?
She said I knew that I liked that candy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
It's another beautiful day and night here in Cabo. We're very grateful to have made it down here for this week for vacation, obviously a working vacation. But during this vacation, we did have an opportunity to get yachty by nature.
Yachty by nature.
Because we are yachty by nature.
Yes.
We're on this beautiful 70-foot boat today. Thank you, Ted and Asia Jones, for giving us an incredible afternoon on the water.
Beautiful. And it was whatever you wanted to eat. They had, the food just kept going and going and going.
We saw that awesome rock formation with that window to the Atlantic or whatever
to
it
the
is.
Pacific.
Pacific. Oops. I'm an East Coaster.
Yeah.
I forgot where I was for a second.
Yeah. Oh, look at you. Look at you, sexy mama. Woo!
Asking for trouble. Yeah, like it was never a British policy. They just did it because they wanted to seem like cool with the British, like the British. We're dogs. Yeah.
Then we saw whales. Multiple whale sightings today, which was really exciting and really cool.
They were really cool.
So I got some video.
You get so excited, right?
Oh, wow. That's a big one. And there it is. But it's hard because they come up and you're far and you like try to get a shot of them and then they go under again. And then maybe they come back up for a quick 5 or 10 seconds and then disappear again. And you can't get too close because the boats aren't allowed to get too close. But Tommy Carey was with us. Tommy Carey, he's married to Casey, one of Asia's friends. And
he's a professional surfer photographer.
Yeah, he was a professional surf photographer, yeah. And he used to be. And he brought one of his really nice cameras with him, so he got these awesome photos.
Yeah.
Like, wow. And
he took a cool picture of us.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, the three of us. Just wanted to share those with you guys. Oh, and then I wanted to show them when we went to The Office, is the name of a bar on the beach in Cabo.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah, a restaurant.
Yeah.
And it's a scene. Crazy. Like you're sitting on the sand.
It's good food. The snapper's great. I mean, it's great food.
Whole fish. We had a couple of whole snappers. But there are these vendors who line the edge of the bar, of the seating area on the beach, and all the bars up and down the beach. And they have the craziest stuff. I mean, they have, normal things like hats and stuff. And then they have these headbands with all these raunchy slogans on them.
Yeah.
I just have a little video of some of them. I don't think we can say them.
Why not?
Say the slogans? I mean, some of them are...
Oh, they're raunchy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I just thought it'd be funny to show you
Yeah.
how nasty they are. And then you see this old lady holding this thing up.
Like, it was just really crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so here's the story that we teased earlier today. The microchip in the passport. U.S. passports do have microchips. And this was our reel of the day.
Yes.
That's how I saw it. I'm not sure if it was on Instagram or TikTok.
I was the real.
Yeah, it was as a reel.
Uh-huh.
And you see, the guy peels back the cover and all the way, and there's this microchip. Well, these tiny plastic chips are embedded in passports. They're also in credit cards. The ones in the passports have all the encrypted data that are in the passport. Your name and all those details are on that microchip. It's supposed to replicate the passport information. Credit cards have them, and passports have them too, and they have the information that's on the passport itself. In New York, driver's license also have chips. And I had a New York driver's license. I didn't know it had a chip in it. And some people are concerned that maybe someone's going to steal that information, have some kind of card reader or something. It could happen, apparently. Someone nearby could read what's in your wallet. That's why I keep my passport in an RFID shielded wallet, said G. Mark Hardy, president of National Security Corp, which provides cybersecurity expertise. He said it's less likely to happen at this point in time because it's so much easier to do fraud some other way. Since August 2007, and I'm just surprised, I've been in news for a long time, and I had no idea. For 15 years now, all U.S. passports have come embedded with an RFID chip intended to deter fraud and improve security. The chip contains the same information as on the passport's picture page, including a digital version of your passport photograph. So, if you got a passport since 2007, it's got a chip in it.
Wow.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but when I first heard about it today, my first thought was, well, can they read that chip in other ways? Can they track you with that chip? And I'm not a conspiracy theorist at all, but it made me wonder what else that chip might be there for. Mm-hmm. Does that make you wonder at all?
I just feel like we're getting followed. Everything's listening to us. Big Brother's watching us, our every move. I do.
Speaking of
They're
Big
listening
Brother,
to us. They're watching us.
I have a great story in the news that I didn't tell you about.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait. In the news.
In the news now.
In the news.
CNBC's Andrew Ross Sorkin wants all kids banned from first-class flights.
I agree with that.
Whoa, there it is.
I'm not gonna lie.
There it is.
No, I mean I was in this those little lay flat seats with the little cubbies in it.
Oh yeah.
The Cathay Airlines down to.
You have your own pod.
You have your own pod,
Yeah.
right? And I did have Julie, but she was very well maintained. But I had a little kid in one of those things.
A baby?
A baby, screaming and crying. And you can have your headphones
Noise
on.
canceling headphones.
That. But you can still hear it. It's still annoying.
Oh, it's the worst.
It's
and
the
you're
worst.
trapped on a plane.
And you're spending $8,000, $6,000 for one of these pods, and then you have these little kids, annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of agree. I'm not going to lie. I kind of agree with that.
I think most people, even parents, would agree that babies don't belong in first class unless they have a baby and they want to fly first class. And then they're going to want their baby up there with them. But
no, then you go back and Economy Plus, and you get your own, because they have those little things where you can go, like, they have a little bassinet.
Yeah,
You could put a little bassinet on this
yeah.
thing there. I don't know.
Well, Sorkin on CNBC suggested they should ban babies from the first class section. Until airlines start advertising crying babies in first business class next to someone trying to work or sleep,
Yes.
rather than the ads we see of Serenity, I can't support kids up there. I say this as a parent of 3, so he's got kids. And he invited his almost 1 million Twitter followers to offer suggestions for the right age cutoff. He said, I will be ridiculed for this position. Well, I just said what he said on his tweet. And people were like, buy headphones. Sounds like you're the real baby. And someone else said,
That's
we
funny.
should.
I just said headphones. We can still hear them, even with those cancellation
The
headphones.
noise canceling headphones?
Yeah.
Someone said, we should never do anything to inconvenience the wealthy. And someone else said, such annoying little people. And you paying top dollar.
No, well, because you know what? I can tell you, and you can attest to this because you've worked. When you have like somebody like Michael that was a senior executive for a major corporation, and you working as you're tired. You got to go to work. You got to get off that plane, and you have to go to work. You need your sleep.
Of course.
You need to get up and go. You don't need
hundreds
a
of
baby.
times.
You're paying top dollar to have a good night's sleep so you can go to work then right off the bat. That's why you go. Now, if you're like a stay-at-home mom and you have a crying baby and you can't get that kid under control and you can't give it Benadryl.
I flew, one of the best perks of my job at Fox was I flew first or business whenever I flew. And it was often overseas on very long flights, and there was often many times when I knew as soon as I got off the plane I did have to go right to work.
Right.
And it was my one chance to rest, get caught up in my work, be ready when I got off the plane, and maybe get some sleep. So no, a crying baby next to me or in the row behind me was not a good thing. It would be really inconvenient and make my job more difficult. You are paying top dollar.
Mm-hmm.
You do deserve, I think, peace and quiet.
I agree.
There have been airlines who banned babies from. In 2011, Malaysia Airlines announced it was banning children under the age of 12 from first class due to complaints from ticket holders that they couldn't sleep due to babies crying. The baby ban sparked a harsh backlash, but the company defended the decision and kept the policy in place. Indigo, an India-based low-cost airline, introduced child-free zones on their flights. There was another post from someone who was on a 29-hour flight from New Zealand to Germany. I didn't even know there were flights that were that long.
I mean, how can they have that much gas?
That's what I was thinking. 29 hours. And he said there was a screaming child the whole way, which sounds like the worst thing on earth. I don't know.
Wow.
Anyway, I'm glad that we're in agreement on this. Curious what you think. Please share your thoughts with us, Smashers, because we do read your comments and like to share them. And we will on this story.
I'm tired. I'm ready for night-night.
This is probably our last Smash of 2022. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for supporting us.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Hope you have a terrific...
Thank you so much for all your support and your nice comments. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. We hope you have a terrific New Year's Eve, a terrific New Year's Day, and we will be back next week with more Smashes.
Yes.
Thank you,
All right.
guys.
Thank you.
Have
Happy
a great
New Year.
one.